All right, man. What's up, bro?
Another episode,
Yes,
bringing
sir.
the business.
Hey, man, I want to start out by saying, man, we appreciate all the people that came and subscribed on the page, man. Short notice, man. We sent out a lot of texts, emails, and, man, we appreciate everybody that hit that subscribe button, man. We thankful, and we want more. So, like I said, once again, we appreciate that, man.
Make sure you tell your people to share, man, and to subscribe, man. Share it. Bringing the business Facebook page, bringing the business YouTube page. Come check us out, man. We got some good stuff on there.
Hey, so I want to start out. One of my guys I work with, he told me about this little girl. She's a 13-year-old. I want to say it was this past weekend. She won the state championship for wrestling. She only the second girl to win the state championship wrestling against all boys.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? All boys.
That's
so
dope.
Her name Morgan Turner for the Harvey Twisters Wrestling Club. So
man, you know they got a good program over there too. They got
yeah.
they got a real good program over there. I know a lot of kids who came through that Harvey Twisters program and went on to wrestling high school. And I even know one of the guys, I actually coached him in football, man.
Okay.
Man, I didn't know his name because I won Little Rudy, and he an MMA fighter.
Oh wow.
Coming from the Twisters, man. So yeah, that's a real good program over there.
They put out some good talent.
Yeah.
So his son, I think both of his sons wrestle over there with him. So yeah, he told me to give her a shout out. I told him I would. So
that's dope, man. Yeah, keep doing your thing, baby. Morgan, right?
Morgan Turner.
Keep doing your thing, Morgan. Keep bringing the business, Morgan.
Yeah, bringing the business. Hey. So I remember. I forget how old we were. I want to say. So you remember this? Remember the summer I spent the night? I stayed at your house for the whole summer. I forget how old we were. I want to say we was about 10, 11 or something like that. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So what made me thought about it was, remember we was wrestling on the bed that day, and I drop kicked you to the. I drop kicked you to the dresser.
The bed used to be the ring.
Right. So I drop kicked you to the dresser. So it's funny because my thinking was, oh shit, is he hurt? You know what I'm saying? And then he popped back up and he wasn't hurt. Then my second thought was, shit, did we break something? Because Mom was gonna come out there and beat her ass. And then once everything was cool, we both just started laughing at that shit, man. That shit bring back memories, man. Wrestling and shit.
You speaking of wrestling, I've been stopped watching wrestling, man. But they lost Razor Ramon, is that his name?
Yeah.
He just passed yesterday, I believe.
For real?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's him. Let me see. Yeah. So like I said, I stopped watching wrestling, man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm with the Hulk Hogan and Macho Man now.
Right, exactly.
That's the era.
Yeah.
So I
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he just that. Yeah, Razor Ramon. The real name is Scott Hall.
Okay.
Yeah, he was 6'7", 287 pounds, man.
Damn.
Yeah, so he passed on the 14th, which was Monday then.
Okay.
Yeah, he passed on Monday. So I've been seeing everybody, all the wrestling fans, man, going crazy and talking about Razor Ramon. So rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. I ain't gonna even last. I ain't even know. I don't follow wrestling.
I don't
no
either.
more at all.
But I know so many grown niggas who do.
Yeah, I stopped following that. Like you said, once it started getting like too fake, I was like,
I couldn't do that. So I missed all that Undertaker and all that era.
Man.
Yeah, I ain't do none of that.
So going from there, what you want to talk about, man? What you got for us?
Man.
I know a lot been going on.
First of all, a round of applause to Deshaun Watson.
I guess, bro.
He beat it.
He beat the criminal stuff. He did beat the criminal stuff.
Because I think it was a civil situation anyway.
Yeah, he beat the criminal stuff, so I say for that, yeah. Now we got to see how things play out because from what I'm hearing, he still got to get through the civil stuff. And then even who signed him, because people going to sign him. Yeah. I already knew people was going to sign him. But it's probably going to be a Ben Roethlisberger situation where he going to get signed, and then depending on the situation with the civil stuff, he might have to sit 6 games.
But they were saying even the league just might suspend him anyway.
Yeah.
But the suspension shouldn't be that harsh because he pretty much was suspended for last season.
No.
I'm saying
he was suspended for last season.
But I'm saying him sitting out all that time was just like a suspension.
But that was Houston's. That was between Houston and him.
Yeah, but that's why I don't think the penalty. What I'm saying, I don't think the penalty is going to be so harsh due to him already sitting out all those games.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, hopefully that be the case, but I think the NFL may say, "Hey, they ain't had nothing to do with us." If he'd have played,
see, this is the thing with me with the Silva situation. Now, I beat it in criminal.
Right.
So I didn't do anything criminal according to the court system.
Right.
That's what that means. I didn't do anything criminal.
Right.
Why should I have to pay another fine, basically, I'm saying game-wise and everything like that, if I didn't do anything criminal?
Because it's an image thing for the league. That's all. But
anybody can accuse you of anything.
That's true. That's true. But if it comes out that he got to pay money for something, so that means civilly they found him liable for whatever they accused him of, so he had to pay some money for that. So now it's going to be, as far as the league is concerned, yeah, you didn't do anything criminally wrong according to the court of law, but we still got to do something image-wise because this our brand. You know what I'm saying? Then it's not just men that follow the NFL, it's women that follow the NFL too. So they're going to have to do something about it.
But something needs to happen to women who just come out, women, men, whoever do it, you know what I'm saying, who just come out with an allegation and you find that allegation to be false. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why do I have to still suffer if that's the case, anybody can just come out with a false allegation on somebody.
That's true. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I shouldn't have to suffer because of your false allegation. And think about it. In the beginning, he could have settled this in the very beginning.
Yeah.
And he said, I didn't do anything criminal, so I'm not going to settle this. I know for a fact that I didn't do anything criminal, so I'm willing to take this to criminal court.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying because of the brand that the NFL has established, and you got men and women who watch the sport, not just watch the sport, but put money into that sport by, going to the stadiums and watching the games and buying the memorabilia and the jerseys and all that stuff, they're going to have to do something. You know what I'm saying? If something come out where he had to pay X amount of dollars civilly and found liable to pay X amount of dollars civilly to these women or whoever, if all 22 or some of them, whatever, the league gonna do something. Now, will it necessarily have to be 6 games? Probably not. But I guarantee you, if he pays some money to these women, he gonna have to serve some type of game.
And I agree that that's the way it is. I just don't agree that that's the way it should be.
No, it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
but like you said, you can accuse anybody.
Anybody can just come out with anything.
Yeah.
And especially they know these athletes have money. And I'm not gonna sit up here and just say that man didn't enjoy massage parlors or something.
Right.
I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that man should have to pay for something that he possibly didn't do.
I mean, that's true.
That's all. That's the way I feel about that.
I just hope that after all this is said and done, he can just move on with it, and as his career was progressing before that happened, it continued to do that. You know what I'm saying?
On another note, where you going?
If I was him, man. I mean, they saying the Cleveland Browns, but...
So you think they just washing their hands of Baker?
Yeah. After he sent out the whole little tweet thing and all that stuff, yeah. It's a done deal for Baker, bro. It's a done deal. But, I mean, they saying Cleveland, but I don't know. Like, where he should go, but...
All right, let me see. Okay, let's look at some of the moves that's been made so far.
Okay.
Pittsburgh, and I'm a Steelers fan. If the camera can switch the other way, you'll see my terrible towel and everything. So
they got Mitch, baby.
Mitch.
They got Mitch. They don't need Deshaun, baby.
They
got Big Mitch over there.
A lot of people been telling me to be a little optimistic about it and give Mitch a try because he does have weapons. So let's see. Big Ben was a big problem last year, and I thank you for your service, Big Ben. But he couldn't throw the ball up the field.
Yeah,
He couldn't. He dinking and donking. He wasn't accurate or whatever like that. So if Mitch come in, Mitch is kind of mobile.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give Mitch a try over there. Brady. So Brady back in Tampa.
Brady back.
Brady back in Tampa.
So
I know he was coming back. So he's back in Tampa.
Got the Saints.
Yep. You can go to the Saints.
The Saints would be sweet for him though.
What about Tennessee? And you package up and send Ryan Tannehill to Houston. That way Houston still ends up with a quarterback.
Yeah. Tennessee would be nice too. Tennessee got They got rid of Julio. Got rid of Julio.
Where Julio go? I didn't know that.
They just let him go. They released him.
Okay, I didn't know that. Same thing with Dallas. Pretty much let go of Amari.
Well, now they traded him.
I'm saying they They got a 5th and a 6th round pick.
Yeah.
Okay, you look at the Packers re-signed Aaron.
Oh yeah.
For that big money. So that means they didn't believe in Jordan Love, right?
I mean, it's not that they don't believe in him.
He not ready?
He ain't ready, and you're not giving up nobody who you gonna pay somebody who just won back-to-back MVPs. You know what I'm saying? He ain't showing no decline in his game.
I mean, I'm with it. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan.
So,
what I'm saying is a lot of people feel he wasn't worth that 150 or whatever they gave him.
Who?
Aaron. A lot of people saying like
why?
Because he didn't. I heard because he didn't win and stuff like that they wouldn't have gave him that much money.
Who lost that game? We go back to that Green Bay game.
I think Aaron lost it.
It was up, right?
But listen though, this is what I'm saying. Over the years, I've always been one of the main ones that say the Green Bay Packers didn't put enough around him.
Right.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 years was on Aaron. And again, I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. Like I rock with Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this: the year before last, you go up against Brady.
Right.
Brady turned the ball over 3 times in that 4th quarter. Remember that?
Yeah.
You have to capitalize.
Yeah.
You have to. Like if you're Aaron freaking Rodgers, like you're not Garoppolo or you know what I'm saying, somebody like you're Aaron Rodgers. You have to capitalize on that.
Right.
This year, you playing against the 49ers. You gotta put up more than 10 points. And he uncharacteristically missed wide open guys.
I mean, I'm gonna say this about the game. The last game that they played, they lost. They were up. It was a situation where it was cold as hell outside. I understand it's Green Bay and he normally plays.
This is what you asked for.
I get it, but when it's cold, I don't give a fuck if you used to it or not. We play in the cold.
But you have to hit that. Who was that going across the middle? Lazard, I believe, or Valdez-Scanlon. You have to hit him.
I mean, I get it. I'm not. But the thing is, they were still up. They
special teams.
Man.
But you can't think about this. Think about this year, the way the playoffs went, which was an excellent playoff. The quarterbacks won this year.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody, quarterback came through and had great quarterback play to win them games.
Yeah.
Aaron, you got to do it too. And again, I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. Like I got the jersey. I mean, that's my man.
So you trying to say because of that, he shouldn't have got the 150?
No, I'm saying he should have got paid. Pay the man. I'm just telling you. A lot of people say he shouldn't have got paid, but I'm just telling you why they say he didn't win.
If you don't pay him,
you lose, and then you fall back into the bottom. You fall into a bottom feeder.
Right. So then, you lose him. Then you gonna go to Jordan Love.
Right. And so evidently, they don't believe in him.
He's not ready. He's not ready. I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't say they don't believe him.
How long he said? 3 years.
It's gonna be 3.
There's gonna be 3 coming up. Yeah. Evidently, he ain't ready.
Hey, he's not ready. I mean, we know that he's not ready, but I wouldn't say that you wash your hands of him like he ain't, like he ain't no good. But if you got a 2-time MVP,
4-time, ain't he?
I mean, I'm talking about back to back. You know, you ain't gonna let that man leave. You gonna pay that man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So Green Bay, of course, Green Bay. I was always after the question because Aaron Rodgers was going to sign that.
What about Seattle? Because Russell Wilson is where? In Denver?
Yeah, he in Denver.
Russell Wilson in Denver. What about Seattle?
I mean, who do
go up there?
Oh, Metcalf.
Yeah, him and
can't think of his name right now. I know you're talking about though. I know you're talking about the little guy.
It'll come to me in a minute.
Yeah, the little guy.
Yeah, but I mean, so they got them two up there.
What's the run game looking like?
They had a decent running back. I can't call his name right now though. I play fantasy football, so I know him. But yeah, they got a decent running back. I think what happened up there, ever since that Legion of Boom wasn't the Legion of Boom no more, then you know what I'm saying, that just broke down everything up there.
Yeah, that defense won the same.
Like you say, the Saints. Is Jameis still there?
I don't think so.
Where Jameis going? Where can he go?
Jameis, you talking about Jameis Winston?
Yeah, Winston.
So he was with the Saints. I guess he's a free agent because they're talking about, you know.
Is Tyson Hill still there?
Yeah, he's still there. Remember, they signed him.
Right.
So he's still there. And so they saying, you know, either Jameis can get some looks too. So I mean,
if you the Bears, you trading Justin Fields for Deshaun right now?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I hate to say that. I like Justin, man, but Deshaun proven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep that motherfucker away from massage parlors. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he proven, bro. And then he's still young.
Yeah. What, 26 or something?
Yeah,
I think he's like 26.
Yeah, I mean, so it ain't like you giving up your second year quarterback for somebody who like 40. Right. You know, so this dude 26, he got another 10 years. Yeah. Probably more than that if you're gonna count how Brady doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
so what do you think about the black quarterback today?
What do you mean? That's a loaded question. What do you mean by that?
Well, you know the stereotype. They can't stay in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
All they want to do is use their legs. Can't win the big game. You know what I'm saying? You know the stereotypes you get from a black quarterback. But now who you got? You got Russell Wilson. You got Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You got Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
You got
You can't count two of it. He Hawaiian.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got Jalen Hurts.
Jalen. Okay.
I guess you want to say Fields. I'm just saying because he ain't really proven yet.
Well, I think the league now is going more into the more athletic quarterback because we can't even say just black quarterbacks because Joe Burrow is
Buffalo.
Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. All three of those are big quarterbacks who mobile. So I think that's just what the game is evolving into anyway. So you can't just say, well, the black guys, they can't stay in the pocket. So the white guys ain't staying in the pocket either no more. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think Lamar Jackson has to stay in the pocket?
I don't think he has to stay in the pocket, but I do believe that he has to find his receivers a little bit more. He has to get a little bit more accurate with his throws. He has to be able to find his receivers a little bit more just by being in the pocket. He can't just always take off.
So do you think the receivers that he have, Hollywood Brown, and I know he like to go to the tight end. Mm. So do you think that's enough, or do you think he needs another? Do you think he needs a stud at receiver?
No. What I think he needs is what he had when they actually made it like a little deep run in the playoffs. He needs some better running backs.
Yeah. They got hurt.
Yeah,
that's what happened. His running backs got hurt, so the running game suffered.
Yeah,
but you know what though? One of the quarterbacks that we left off, and it's funny you say that. Talk about the running game. How much? Obviously, we know the running game helps the passing game anyway. Mm-hmm. But some guys are like almost completely dependent on the running game.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you one, Dak.
So yeah, because his stuff primarily off the play action.
And you remember that year he had that great year? What was that? His first year or second year? But you know what I'm talking about. Whatever his best year. Zeke rushed for it was either 5 or 6 yards on first down. He averaged 5 or 6 yards on first. So you starting off 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. You know what I'm saying? And when Zeke started declining, Dak or the winning of the team started declining.
Well, I can't say that because I want to say this past year they started out hot, and they started out hot not just because of a running game, but he was throwing that pill.
Dak,
you know what I'm saying?
Is a.
I know what you're about to say.
It's just something about that.
I know what you're about to say, but if you watch the games in the beginning of the season when they was on that nice little streak and they was winning, dude, he was throwing that pill around. They was winning games, you know what I'm saying? He was getting that pill around. I mean, I don't know if it's after he got hurt again. I think it was his calf or whatever it was. He got hurt. He came back out. I mean, I don't know how many games he missed, but he came back and he just wasn't the same after that. It's like I don't know what it was. So, I mean, and then, yeah, the running game, Zeke was hurt. At the ending of the year, Zeke was hurt.
For whatever reason, Zeke not the same no more.
Yeah, he got the money, so we'll see what happens.
Since Zeke fell off, it seems that the team, the offense is not rolling anymore. And then I want to see what they're going to do because they let go of Mari.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So Lamb is the number one.
But is he really the number one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can't say it like that.
Nah, he a legit number one receiver, bro.
I know he was in college, and I thought he was going to make more noise.
He a legit number one receiver.
I thought he would make more noise, so, I mean, we'll definitely see about that.
Yeah.
So do you like Wilson up there in Denver?
I mean, if he like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing he could do is, I think he just needed to change the scenery. I mean, I'm not Denver a decent team though. I mean, they got the pieces.
Defense too.
Yeah, they got the pieces. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good move for him. But I mean, it all comes down to excuse me. It all comes down to if it fits because everything looks good on paper, just like Dallas look good on paper. Even to this day, right now, people still got Dallas as a contender for the Super Bowl.
Man, I saw that I saw one where they was like the fourth, the fourth highest odds.
But the thing is, because it looks good on paper, they have the talent where it looks good on paper.
Bro, do you realize that Dallas haven't made a conference game?
I know.
In like 30 years or something?
I know.
Like 27 years, they haven't even made but every year they stay here.
It's either one or two things.
That America's team garbage.
Yeah, but it's either one or two things. One, on paper, with the talent that they have assembled, it looks good on paper. And then the second thing is, Jerry might be paying these motherfuckers off to put them there, for the little odds and shit. Jerry got a whole nother monster how he handles stuff, so you never know with that.
He in his own way.
Yeah, he always has been.
He in his own way, man. He want to be the owner, the coach, the GM, you know what I'm saying? Or he's not technically the coach, but he pays guys that he knows going to be kind of like yesterday to him.
Absolutely.
So he pretty much the coach.
So I got a question for you. So we still on quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins.
Ooh, we got paid again, huh?
Kirk Cousins. So is Kirk Cousins a top 10
but
quarterback?
I'll tell you something though. When I saw he got paid, I'm like, what the hell these people, like they paid him? But when you go look at it, Kirk Cousins threw like 33 touchdowns and 7 picks.
Yeah. Is he a top 10 quarterback?
I don't think he's a top 10 quarterback, but
he getting paid like
that.
He been getting paid like that for the last, I want to say 4 years.
Because remember at first he got franchised.
Yeah, he got franchised twice.
Yeah, remember he got franchised. He got the money and then, but a lot of people like to say you got to pay these guys what the market called for.
Hey.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but some people say, because I remember arguing with people years ago when Cutler got paid. Mm-hmm. And they like, you got to pay them what the market say. I'm not paying some of these guys what the market say. Some of these guys, you got to let them walk. I'm not saying Cousins is one of the ones that you got to let walk because what do the Vikings, right? What do the Vikings do if you let them walk?
That's what I'm saying. Who else gonna step in and can be better than him? You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, this man is getting paid like he a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
Can you name 10 quarterbacks better than Kirk Cousins?
Russell Wilson better than Kirk Cousins, right?
Absolutely.
Lamar Jackson better than Kirk Cousins, right?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
Do we count Deshaun because he been gone?
You still count, yeah.
Deshaun Watson. Herbert.
Joe
Burrow.
Yeah. Josh Allen.
Tom
Brady.
Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
How many is that?
That's 9.
So right there and there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's 9 quarterbacks right there.
That's better than him.
That's better than him.
Is Derek Carr better than him?
They probably act about the same to me.
Ryan Tannehill?
They probably about the same.
That's about his level.
Yeah, that's about his level. He in that level right there.
Yeah.
But he getting paid like them. That's what he getting paid. I looked up his salary. In the last few years, he's one of the top 8 quarterbacks as far as salary.
Woo.
Man getting paid. And then all his contracts is fully guaranteed. Fully guaranteed.
So Minnesota not winning the division and not playing good, is that on him? Cook is kind of in and out the lineup, and
Yeah.
And then who the receiver out there is Jeffries, Jefferson or something. Is it Jeffries or Jefferson? Remember he a young boy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's either Jeffries or Jefferson.
What happened to Thielen? Remember the year or two before Thielen had monster years. What's going on with Thielen?
It's just probably just a decline. Shit. That's all I can think of. But you know what? The crazy thing is, he's not the receiver that he used to be. But in the red zone, he a killer in the red zone. He gets touchdowns. Man. He a killer in the red zone, but he's just not the same receiver that he was. He kind of like Jason Witten had. You know how Jason Witten was for the tight end. Jason Witten just knew how to get open. You know what I'm saying? As slow as he was, he just knew how to get open.
So it's gonna get interesting, man. We'll talk a little football a little later on. You know what I'm saying? As time go, we gotta get to this NBA season, bro.
Man, so what you want to hit on first? Because my thing is, I want to hit on the fact that, man, Lakers just need to shut it down, bro.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I know we talked about this briefly. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you can't shut it down. Now, it depends on Anthony Davis, first of all. So maybe if you get to the point where you're not in the play-in game, or you fall back out the play-in game.
You in the play-in, they ain't not going nowhere.
Okay, I understand, but I'm gonna tell you why certain players can't shut it down. I'm gonna tell you why certain players can't shut it down. First of all, if you're any of those bench players, right? Of course, they wouldn't shut it down anyway because you know what I'm saying, they don't have a right to shut it down or whatever the case may be. But if you're Carmelo Anthony, you can't shut it down because you're kind of auditioning for another team.
It's over. Carmelo Anthony is who he is.
I understand, but you want somebody to pick you up next season. So if you shut it down, I'm not sure if you just had a hard enough time getting back in the league, basically.
I mean, I'm talking about just as a team, they need to shut it down.
Right,
like,
but I'm just saying, like, you know how in some situations certain players will just shut it down for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I get that.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I would shut down LeBron though.
Let me tell you why you don't shut down LeBron, or why if you're LeBron you don't shut down.
I gotta hear this.
You chasing them stats.
He come back next year for that.
But I'm saying, look how much closer you'll get to it.
But okay.
And then not only do you get to Kareem, but you have a chance to pass him, like a lot. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I get what you're saying. You're not gonna win and everything like that. But at this point, it's a stat situation, and I'm not. And let me tell you something. Like they was talking about. 'Cause I'm gonna get to Russ in a minute. They was talking about Russ. I think it was in Washington or one of them when he got close to that triple-double record.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he just chasing that record now. Bro, I didn't put this work in to get close to a record. I want it.
I mean, I feel that. But
you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't put this work in to get this close to it. I want it.
But LeBron, 37 years old, bro.
So you bet nothing is promised, bro.
Well, I mean, I get that, but I'm 37 years old. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna play. And I'm not playing 40 minutes a game knowing that, you know what I'm saying, first quarter we getting blown out 2-30. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming out expending all that energy, making 40 minutes a game. And I know, dude, we ain't gonna win. We ain't, even if we make it to the play-in. Even with AD back. we not going nowhere with that team they get.
Chasing the stats.
I mean, I guess.
I'm that close. I gotta go get you. I agree with you though. Ain't nothing like a year or so ago. Remember Steph hurt his hand the year before last? If they were still chasing the championship, he'd have came back. But they, Clay was gone, Draymond was out. So remember, he set it on out.
Right.
But I bet you if they was chasing something or had something, I bet you he came back. So I understand what you're saying. So if I'm LeBron, that's why I'm not shutting it down because
how close is he?
He'll catch it next year, I know. But he just made 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists.
Right.
Like now it's about me padding it to the point where nobody's gonna catch me in this stuff.
I mean, I feel you on that point, but if I'm trying to win and I know, like, ain't no use to me coming out here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I say don't play at all, but I'm not playing on 37, 40 minutes a game knowing that even what's his name said, he went on the interview after DeAndre Jordan get balled out and who DeAndre Jordan with now?
I saw somebody pick. I don't know. I know what you're saying.
But he got on there saying only person that cared on the Lakers is LeBron.
That's what DeAndre said?
Yeah. He said everybody else, you know what I'm saying, they're going through the motions. He the only person that cared. And that's messed up. A former teammate that just left your team, he ain't doing nothing but speaking truth. You know what I'm saying? He doing speaking nothing but the truth.
I'm trying to see. Oh, he with Philly.
Oh, he with Philly.
Yeah, he with Philly.
Yeah, he said, man, the only person that cares is LeBron.
Now, if I'm Russ, I don't shut it down because he's had a hell of a year negatively. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as in the media, you're not playing well, everything like that, right? So he's had a rocky ass season.
Right.
It's kind of like you punking out if you shut it down. It's kind of like you have to, like, if you really this dog, if you really this gorilla, you gotta toughen this out, man. You cannot, and that's one reason I'm so down on Ben Simmons. Like, you have to toughen this out, kid. Like, you have to come back, face your demons, work through this storm that you in.
They say he got a real back problem. I just seen today. Say he had a epidural shot or whatever you're going to call it. He had a real back problem. So
from what?
I don't know what they say, but they say he's always had some back situations throughout his career. You know, so it's just hurting him now. So he had to, do the epidural or whatever, and hopefully he'll be back soon. I just seen it today. So I mean, I still don't. I'm not putting too much in it, but that's what they say. They say it's a real situation. So,
but like I say, Russ, you just gotta toughen this out, kid.
Yeah.
You just gotta you only got 14 games or something like that left, 13, 14 games left.
Right.
And then somebody gonna take you out your misery before you get to the play. I mean, either in the play-in or after that, and it's over with, you go somewhere else, have a fresh start, all is forgotten. I know all ain't forgotten, but if you go somewhere, have a fresh start and have a breakout year, at least you're not in the media every day negative.
I mean, I feel you.
You got to. But
I'm
if
saying
you
LeBron
if you shut it down, if Russ shut it down, it's kind of like punking out.
I don't think Russ should shut it down because he garbage this year. So I mean, he still got something to prove as a perennial. Well, I ain't gonna say perennial, but as a so-called still superstar in this league, he got something to prove because he came to the Lakers and man, he pretty much shit the bed. So for all intents and purposes, no, he shouldn't shut it down. But if I'm LeBron, I'm not playing 30. I'm not saying don't come and play. Well, actually, I am saying that. But because I'm still trying to chase stats, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't come and play at all. But I'm not giving you 40 a game. I'm not giving you, I'm not trying to do all of that. Knowing that this team, regardless if we get to the play-in or not, we ain't gonna be out the first round.
One thing that I'm liking about this, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when my guy Russ went over there, I'm like, okay, this a way for him to get a chip or whatever. But for real, I'm one of the ones who down on the super teams. Mm-hmm. Right? I don't like clicking and just going up there to join these guys for these rings and everything like that. So what it looks like has happened to me, what it looks like has happened this year is the playing field is leveling itself out.
Yeah, even small market teams.
Because this didn't work with the Lakers, right? That didn't work. So it ain't like they gonna put them three together and beat up on the rest of the West. So that didn't work, right?
Right.
Then you go to Brooklyn. The situation with Harden, that was overkill. If Harden would have been Harden, and you know what I'm saying, whatever, that didn't work. So now it evened itself out. You got two superstars over there. You know, we're waiting to see what Ben gonna be, but you got two superstars over there.
Right.
Philly got them two superstars over
Right.
there. Milwaukee got, you know what I'm saying, Giannis and two great players and Drew and Middleton. You know what I'm saying? So it just seems like everything is kind of evening itself out.
Right.
It don't seem like nothing. The deck ain't stacked no more.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm
You can
saying?
tell by the standings.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, man, they stack right on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody who really breaking out like that other than Phoenix.
Yeah.
Other than that.
But
everybody else
but to be honest, Phoenix was built right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the draft and with, you know, free agency or whatever like that. But it's not a situation where players just went to stack the deck over there.
That's true.
So you can't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with the way Phoenix is.
It's
Now,
like the same thing with the
speaking
Bulls.
of Phoenix, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Ayton wants to get paid that $200 million like Michael Porter, which I don't think Michael Porter should have got. All of them in his draft class: Michael Porter, Trae Young, I think Donovan Mitchell. I don't think Donovan was in his draft, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He wants that.
He want to get paid.
How? That's Supermax at 200 something. How? I'm giving him 100 something because he's important to that team and everything. But you're not getting 200 million from me.
The thing is, if you're trying to win and you're trying to stay on a good competitive team, it's kind of like how Tom Brady do. You're gonna have to eat some of that money.
I don't
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
that. It's just for another day. I don't believe in pay cuts. We'll talk about
No,
that.
I get
We'll
that.
talk about that another day.
For him, first of all, I don't think he even proven himself to be a max player.
And not to cut you, this is why I say that. You never made an all-star team. You never made all defensive team. You don't have no accolades.
You want 200
And
million?
you want 200 million.
Nah.
At least make an all-star team. Make an all NBA defensive
Second
team.
or something.
Make something.
Yeah, you got to make something. But I mean, for you to just come out there talking about you want a max deal, like why? The most important person on your team is Devin Booker. You know what I'm saying?
But I think he got paid.
He's supposed to get paid.
Chris Paul got paid.
Yeah, they're supposed to get paid.
Yeah. Miles Bridges got paid. Not that type of money, but I'm saying you know what I'm saying? He got to take care.
But my thing is, for all intents and purposes, and I'm not taking nothing away from Aiden, for all intents and purposes, you're a complimentary player to these two all-stars, to these two superstars on your team. Why would I give you max money for being a complimentary player? I'm not saying that he ain't good, but I'm not giving you no max money for that, bro.
Man, I agree. Only way I will is this.
I gotta hear this.
If I give you that 200 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is that going to look like 3-4 years from now?
You would never know.
No, not him. I'm saying like, is 200 mil going to be 200 mil 3-4 years? You know what had the
market go up.
Yeah, the market go up. So am I kind of getting you for cheap right now? You see, you know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, I feel you. But
Like,
it ain't gonna go up that much.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna go up that much because now it's like, and then for NBA contracts, all that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So it's like you giving this man $200 million. Unlike in the NBA, NFL, you can say it's $200 million for a contract, but some of those only $36 million is guaranteed. And then the rest, if they decide they don't want you after the third, fourth year, they can just say, hey.
But I'm saying, you know how like, you know what I'm saying though. In a couple of years, that
like TV deals and all that.
Right. So that makes
cable stuff. Yeah.
Correct. So am I saying it's 200 now, but actually in 3-4 years that's a steal?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not
that would be the only way that I would be okay with giving him.
What do you consider a steal then? So in 2 to 3 years, what would you consider a steal?
Okay, just
somebody
say like
getting a $500 million contract.
Because think about this. You know that they were saying before this year that like Harden, I think it was Harden because he like the next one up for a big deal. I think like Dame or somebody had a chance to get like 50 a year. Had the chance to be like the highest paid, which I don't think Harden gonna get that now due to how, he not playing, you know, at that level like that. But so the money and whatever is gonna go up. When Russ, that deal that Russ is on right now.
Yeah.
When he signed at OKC, remember?
Mm-hmm.
For that short period, he was the highest paid player in the league.
Right.
At 40 something. Now that deal is, it was like 205. Now people getting 240 or 220 something. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So what's a steal though? Because like in 2-3 years, are you saying the next contract, those next big contracts gonna be 350?
I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying.
I mean, because if it's that, then yes, you possibly are getting a steal. But that also has to do with performance too.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because
that's why I say I wouldn't give it to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it to him because that still got to do with performance. Like I'm not, I'm decent. I just wouldn't do it.
I agree. Now, do you think when we're talking about Aiden and all, do you think the big man coming back?
As far as the centers, power forwards?
Yeah. Let's say centers, because even when the power forwards, even when the centers left, the power forwards kind of stayed a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
With the Dirks and, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But now you actually got centers. You got Aiden, you got Joker, you got Embiid, you got
Here's the difference though. The center today is like a stretch four. Because most all these centers like Embiid can shoot, can dribble. Joker, you see, I sent you the highlight of Joker. Joker throwing passes like he fucking magic, you know what I'm saying, in the open court. So it's like your center is really like a 4/hybrid, like a hybrid 4/3, just with height. You know what I'm saying? So you can say yeah, it's coming back, but the game, like we talked before, the game is evolving. The players are evolving to the point where your center ain't no back down center. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what I think about that. Is the center has evolved into like this stretch four type player. Most all the people you name can step outside, shoot the three, dribble the ball, pass the ball. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why guys like. That's why LeBron is able to play center in some of these games.
Yeah.
David would eat LeBron up. Dream would eat him up. Shaq would eat him up.
Oh,
Patrick
dude,
would eat him up.
Yeah.
He couldn't dare try to play center.
Heck no. Because it was more of a, like they had to do the Charles Barkley rule. They would back that man down and eat him for lunch, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's different now. And like you said, that's why he able to play it, because he can be 6'8", you know, playing center because of how the game is now. They all trying to come out and shoot anyway.
Right.
You know, ain't nobody trying to back nobody down like that. You know, the people who playing post-ups is your guards and posting up other little guards. So the game is just different. So, like, I agree with you. That's why he's able to do that. And I also agree with if he was trying to play center in the era with a Robinson, Akeem, Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, you know what I'm saying, those cats who, he get killed down there. He get killed.
I got a trade for you at center.
Okay, go ahead.
If I'm one team, I about ain't doing it. But what I think, if I'm the Lakers, I'm packaging Anthony Davis.
Okay.
That pick that they didn't want to let go of. Remember that pick that Houston wanted in that Russ deal?
Mm-hmm.
That pick, which is like a first round pick, but it's like 2025 or something. You know what I'm talking about. It's something like that. Or 27, something, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm packaging AD, that pick, and anybody else that they want on their team, right? Besides LeBron, whatever like that.
Cool.
Cat.
So you think Big Cat better than AD?
At this point, yes. And I'm not even a Big Cat fan. I've always been one of the ones calling him soft and all this, that, and the other, but he's available. He's having a hell of a year. Maybe it is time where he's, you know what I'm saying, ready to come out of his shell or whatever like that. But yes, I'm taking Cat over Anthony Davis. And when they went to head this year, Cat
he killed him.
Yeah.
He killed him.
So yeah,
I seen that game.
Yeah, so I'm doing them like this, calling them little and all, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, at this point I'm taking Cat over Anthony Davis.
Yeah. I don't have no arguments with that.
I'm taking Cat over Anthony Davis.
I mean, like you said, what you said to me last week, the best ability is availability.
Yeah, he never did.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder, you know how they say like he used to be a guard?
Yeah.
And then do you think that's like he grew too fast or something? His legs?
Probably.
You think that's it?
It's probably because he constantly hurt. Every little thing. I mean,
and he constantly just falling and stuff too, though. You know what I'm saying? Even when he don't get hurt, he's just on the ground. So as his legs didn't grow with his, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he probably just grew too fast. Yeah, I mean that could be it though, because I mean like he constantly hurt, dude. If it ain't his legs, his shoulders or something, like it's something, dude. It's something all the time. So.
Do you want him to come home?
That's tough. I mean, you want him to come home, but you want him to come home and be healthy.
So if you the Lakers or you the Bulls, either way, are you trading Vucevic for him?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So if you the Bulls, you giving up Vucevic?
Yeah, I give up Vucevic. Hell yeah.
If you the Lakers, you taking Vucevic?
No. Hell no, you ain't taking no Vucevic for fucking Anthony Davis, dude. You crazy? You gotta give me something. You gotta give me Levine. You gotta give me somebody.
You don't think they can turn Vucevic? I guess it's probably too late in his career into a pal.
Nah, Vucevic's gonna be who he is. I mean, I'm not saying he a good player though. He a good player. He probably would serve better on the Lakers with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Just being that complimentary person who give you a double-double. You know what I'm saying? He probably would be good.
The Lakers looking for their next star. You know they used to having a star.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who you think?
I don't know. That's what they thought Anthony Davis was gonna be.
I mean, he's still a star. He just can't.
No, but they thought he was gonna be that next.
Yeah,
you know,
that centerpiece.
Yeah, to carry the franchise.
Yeah, nah. Until he can prove that he can stay on the court, nah.
And even LeBron thought that's what he was gonna be.
I mean, we got a chip, though.
So, what do you think about? Okay, we gonna mortgage everything for this one chip. You okay with that?
You know I'm not okay with that. You know how I feel about that. I'd rather build a team the right way that's gonna sustain throughout years than trying to mortgage everything to try to win one chip.
But think about the teams that don't win the one. So you kind of like, all right, well, we got one. Like, some of these people don't get none.
Yeah. But I mean, but if you the Lakers, though.
Yeah, see, you spoiled as the Lakers.
You the Lakers. I'm trying to build a franchise, a nice team, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to win the chips. So I'm not just trying to go all in for one chip when we synonymous with being champions anyway.
So what if would you rather I know it's say a 5 or 6 year span, contend and don't win, or win one and kind of be.
No, of course I'd rather win.
Oh no, I'm saying contend but don't win,
right?
Or win one and be middle of the pack the all other years.
I mean, that's tough because I mean, of course you want to win. You know what I'm saying? Of course you want to win, but if I win one, but then I'm garbage for the rest of it.
So in a 5 year span,
I win chip.
You win a chip,
okay,
but then you middle to garbage the other 4 years, or all 5 years you contend but you don't win.
That's tough, bro. What would you do?
I think I might take that chip, G.
And I think most people would.
I think I might take that chip because I know how hard it is to get a chip.
Dang, the rest of the year you're gonna be terrible, bro.
Yeah, you're right. But
that's tough.
Think about if you never win though.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know, man. I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, I think I'll probably choose to win the chip, but then again, it's like, damn.
Think about yourself. I mean, switch the question. If you're an athlete, you playing football, basketball, whatever the case may be, high school, college, whatever. Say you're 4 years of high school.
Right.
Contend every year and don't win.
I want to take a chip.
Or win a chip one of them years and be garbage the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a chip. I'm gonna take a chip.
I think so too.
I think most.
I know for sure I'm taking that chip.
Yeah, I'll take a chip.
So was they bogus for allowing Bron to mortgage the future for that one chip?
I mean, no. I say no because shit, he got it.
Because it's not a guarantee that Brandon Ingram and all them guys is gonna win the chip.
Yeah. No, I mean I think they did right. I mean they ended up getting the chip, so I mean they ended up doing right. But now they gotta find a way to make it happen.
What do you think Bron could have won with them? Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Kuzma, Lonzo.
KCP. Well, KCP. No, KCP won now.
Who was it? Larry Nance, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Do you think he could have won with them? And you got to factor in too, before you answer that, were they going to be able to keep their team together financially? Because remember, B.I. them got paid.
Yeah. No, they wasn't. They wasn't. So you had to move them anyway.
Did you have to move every?
You had to move everybody.
But when they made the mistake,
Ingram.
Yeah, I was gonna say when they made the mistake at. Remember, they thought Kuzma was the one that was gonna be the one.
I'd have kept Ingram. They made a huge mistake by moving Ingram. I said that when they did it. I said, I would have kept Ingram. There's no way I would have kept Kuzma.
But you know the mistake, they made a mistake again. Kept saying THT was untouchable.
Oh, that was terrible. This dude can't. Yes. What he averaging? What?
No, I don't know, but they kept saying. Let me see. Remember they kept saying he was untouchable. When he should have been, you know what I'm saying? You could have packaged him up when he had when he had some value.
Yeah.
He averaging 9 points. 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists.
And that's the untouchable?
Right.
Nah.
I guess they was just looking at the potential. And he only shooting 41% from the floor.
Yeah. Nah.
So look, before we get up out of here, our segment, we did it before, we want to keep it consistent. Man, this week, who brought the business, man?
Man, it's a toss-up, man, because before Kyrie went out there and barbecued chicken them motherfuckers, I was going to say Cat with that 60-piece. But I looked at, man, it's crazy, though, man. The way Kyrie was killing, dude. Like, I gotta go with Kyrie.
I'm gonna go with both of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with both of them.
Both?
Because I agree with you. And I'm not a Kyrie guy like that, but
he
was cooking.
Yeah, me neither, bro.
He was cooking. 41 in the first half.
41.
And just watching that, man, he couldn't miss.
But think about this. He had 60 points. He got taken out the game.
Like 9 minutes to go
like
or
8
something.
minutes.
8 or 9 minutes to go, yeah.
So, imagine
in that position, you coming out?
Oh, man, no. Man, I'm like, man, I'm coaching.
As hot as he was.
Man, coach, I'm looking at coach like, man, you crazy the motherfucker, boy. You better tell that motherfucker to sit back down. Nigga, I'm cooking, baby. I'm Kobe in their ass.
Okay, but what if he turned an ankle?
Man, whatever, man. I'm going for the 80 piece.
As hot as he was.
Man, I'm going for the 80 piece, man. 8 minutes left in the game? And you taking me out the game? And I'm still hot? There's no way I'm coming out.
At least that 70 ball.
Think about it.
Because he hitting it from 3. He
all over the place.
He was hot as a 6 shooter.
So my thing is, think about this. Would you have been able to tell Mike and Kobe they coming out?
No. But you know what's crazy? The Lakers damn near needed all of that 81.
They did. They said, do you know who was the next leading scorer on the Lakers for that game?
Who was it?
Smush Parker.
How much he had?
Like 13 points.
Yeah, they needed
it.
Yeah, they needed all of that.
They needed it.
You know what I'm saying? They needed all of that 81. Who else needed? Oh, remember David with the 71?
Mm-hmm.
You know why he did that, right?
Why was that?
Remember he was chasing the scoring title.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And he needed like 70 points to win the scoring title,
yeah.
something crazy like that.
Yeah.
60-something or something in order to win it. And he went out there and scored 71 and won the scoring title.
So, okay, before we leave, do you think because, and this is my conspiracy theory type stuff, do you think because of the way these certain teams haven't been living up to, I guess, the hype of the way the NBA thought they was going to be living up to, that these 50-point games, 60-point games is just something that's happening, or something that the league like, man, we gotta get this shit, you know what I'm saying?
One of my guys, man, he swear up and down that they letting LeBron score these points.
What
Like
do you mean?
the 50s and
And
that's what I said. He's and I'm gonna have him on the show one day so he can kind of explain his stance. But yeah, he thinks that the league is kind of like pushing that agenda to allow them to score his points and everything like that. Which again, I don't understand how when the man hitting deep threes and all,
you still gotta hit him.
You still gotta hit him. So he's saying that you can tell by the defense that's being played and things of that nature that he feels that they are allowing him to get to that due to the lack of excitement in the league or the need for excitement or whatever.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm actually saying the same thing. I mean, of course, the players still got to score the points, but I'm thinking like, man, they trying to get these 50-point games, like you know what I'm saying with Jason Tatum scoring it, then you got Cat scoring, and you got KD scoring.
Kyrie scored twice. He did a 50 and then a 60.
50 and a 60.
LeBron had a 50, a 56. And all this week, man, they did a whole lineup, man. A lot of people went for like 47.
That's what I'm saying.
Steph went for 47. De'Aaron Fox went for like 44. Yeah, it was a whole lot of them that just went for 40s and 50s and
I think
60s.
I think the players still got to score the points, but I do think, and maybe I'm along with your homie with the conspiracy, I do think that the league trying to do something kind of spice this up because it's like, you know, everything close and standards and stuff. Like you said, the field is leveling out. So everybody playing good basketball. So it's just like, okay, where's the excitement? We got to get some type of excitement going. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of 40s and 50s and 60s, you're a player, right? Say you're an NBA player, or what's the most you allow somebody to give you? I'll start 40. Like 39, you're not giving me 40. I'm fouling out or doing something for you, give me 40. G. Like that's, you're not giving, like, cause you can get hot and score 30.
Okay.
Score 20, you know what I'm saying? But nigga give you 40, like you're not giving me.
It's primarily on you.
Yeah, you're not giving me 40, G. I'm fouling, I'm something before you give me 40, G. Like,
but see, in the league, back when we came up, of course you could do something like that. But I think now, because of the way the league is, you just gotta let that nigga barbecue chicken your ass.
40?
Hey, I mean, it's just the way it is.
What's your limit? Okay, even if you say you ain't fouled out or whatever, what's your limit that make you not sleep at night? Like I said, nigga get hot, give you 30, give you 25, like, okay, that make that.
Well,
but what's making you toss the time? Like, this nigga just come on. Like, what's that number?
Man, I'm gonna say, yeah, about a 40 piece. Shit, I don't want a motherfucker to go 20 on me.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know, hey,
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say about 40. At 40, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker doing my motherfucking ass. Like, I'm gonna have to. But a lot of stuff though with that though is effort on the defensive end. I think because of me,
sometimes you just can't do it. What if a nigga just?
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm playing hard in the motherfucker, bro. Like you said, you ain't gonna score 40 on me, cause we found out. You know, at the 20, motherfucker, they like, white, you out this motherfucker.
Nah, 20 ain't nothing, G.
I mean, if he constantly caking, cooking my ass, you know what I'm saying, dude. Only reason I won't get fouled out because coach can keep pulling my ass out the game.
What's the caliber of player that you accepting this from? Like, if Kobe give you 40, you can't like that's Kobe.
I mean, yeah, but still.
But what if Tyler Hero just get hot one night and give you 40?
Oh man, I'm pushing his ass in the first row. Like, fuck that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else good, but just like, man, Tyler just gave your ass 40.
Yeah. But like you said, it's acceptable against a motherfucker like a LeBron, a Kobe, might give you 40 or something like that. But you nigga, I ain't letting Mark Price cook my ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh hell no, I'm about to put this nigga on his ass. But yeah, I'm 40.
You can't sleep at night, nigga, you 40.
Oh hell no. Not if you got any pride in your game and your defense. Some people don't get no fuckers, they ain't defensive players anyway. So they like, shit, I expect the motherfuckers to go 40 on me. I can't play no fucking defense. But if you actually a defender and you take pride in that shit, oh yeah. You ain't gonna be able to sleep at night, that shit.
Oh, yeah. I asked that question, man. Some of the guy, oh man, 20, 15. Man, shut up. Man.
Right.
Come on, man.
Like you gotta be real.
Yeah.
You gotta be real.
But yeah, like I said, that 40 ball, man, Yeah, you can't give me that 40, man.
Yeah, 40. That's different. But yeah, so bringing the business, you got both Cat and Kyrie. I'm gonna stick with Kyrie because I like the way he scored his. You know what I'm saying? His is just it seemed like he was just hot the whole fucking game, bro. And then what's impressive is because Cat playing every game.
Yeah.
What's impressive is for you to play a game, sit, and then come back and do that. That's a lot, bro.
But is that one reason that you keep Kyrie in the game for that 70? Because he ain't playing again till like next week.
That's what I'm saying. Man, go ahead, score 80, man. Go. You ain't playing for, until next week. Man, go ahead, bro. Do what you gotta do.
And I see the Mavs beat the Nets tonight on the buzzer beater.
Kyrie ain't there.
Yeah.
Kyrie ain't there.
Yeah, they beat them on the buzzer beater tonight.
So it's just got to be one of those things. We got to see how this gonna play out because when playoffs start, so he can only play away and that's also we'll bring it up. We'll bring it up because we going on and on and on. So hey, another episode of Bringing the Business. Hey, subscribe, watch the episode, subscribe,
share.
All right, share with whoever you got to share with, so they can subscribe. So, hey, we have fun, man, like we always do. You know what I mean?
For sure. Bringing the business,
Bringing the business. We out.